Pierre, just first of all, just throughout the season, how would you assess the overall goaltending situation here in Belleville?
I think early on, because we had 4 goalies here, it was a struggle at first. But I think all goalies developed the way we expected. Some slowly, some quicker. But the way Danny Taylor played in the second half was really indicative of what we thought we had. Marcus Horberg started in East Coast, but developed the way we hoped it would be, and the last 2 games showed what kind of goalie he can be. And then the arrival of Gustafsson gave us a fresh outlook on a new young goaltender that we're looking forward to see a full year next year in Belleville.
Obviously, Marcus split the year between Brampton and Belleville. Just how would you assess his development from the start of the season to where he is now at the end?
I think Marcus, technically worked on a few things with Corey and I, as far as tracking the puck, as far as positioning, as far as staying on his feet a bit more, using his size to his advantage a bit more. And I think, for the most part, from the East Coast to now, and what you saw in his last 2 games is what we want to see. His rebound control against Utica was outstanding, and he beat a lot of passes on his feet, which is what we want to do. We want him to use his size as much as possible and want to use his quickness on his feet as much as possible, which he's done. I think he's developed. Going to East Coast was not easy, but he needed to do that to mature as a goaltender, and we believe he's done that.
Philip obviously got in 7 games at the end of the season. Just how crucial for his development heading into a full season next year was it to get those games here in Belleville?
It was very crucial because he understands the quickness of the play now compared to the SHL. He understands the size of the players in front of him. He understands the 3s and 3s which happen in the American League. You know, you play a 7 and 7 and a 4. That's tough on the body. So I think him coming down here, meeting with Jeremy, our conditioning coach, nutritional coach in Mali, and just understanding the whole situation and getting to know the city of Belleville, but just understanding everything helps him out for the future and helps him coming to next year's camp in Belleville. He understands what he has to look forward, and he understands the rules of the schedules, understands the 3s and 3s, understands the bus rides. Like going from Lehigh Valley to Belleville is not an easy bus ride, but understands everything that is encompassed in the American League schedule, which will be crucial for his success going forward.
Just finally, obviously, Danny was here from the start to the end. Just how much of a veteran presence was it to have him on the team for the year, and obviously the mentorship he was able to provide to Philip and Marcus at the end of the year?
I think having an older guy was helpful to the young kids. Danny's got to worry about his own game, but whenever he can, he becomes sort of another coach for us, helping out the kids when they come for the TV timeout on the bench, just to chat a little bit, but understanding the work ethic he needs to. And understanding, Danny's been through a lot. He's been through pretty much every league possible in the world, so he can explain to them how everything works and how to work and how to handle a 3 and 3 like we talked about. So I think having a veteran present helps immensely the young goalies.
Great, thanks, Pierre. It's a pleasure.
No problem.